All right, I think it's time we go ahead and get started because it is
Okay.
way past time. 10 minutes, actually.
10 minutes, dang.
10 minutes. So, everybody, welcome to Hooligans Underground. Welcome to the standing
Yay!
room. Glad y'all can make it. All right, I
Oh, I'm
downloaded
not.
some new jokes tonight.
All right.
For tonight, new for
Yes.
tonight. Y'all probably heard
Just
them
for
like
tonight. It won't be new tonight. Tomorrow
sometime
night.
last year, maybe. All right, but this is a good one. All right, and of course, Boudreaux.
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 Yo,
All right.
Boudreaux.
Now, Boudreaux had a young man named T-Boy
Reinhardt's here. Hey,
from Burr
Reinhardt.
Bridge. Now T-Boy was working as a farmhand on Boudreaux's farm. Now, one
Wow.
day while working out in the fields, T-Boy had to answer the call of nature. I got an echo. Hold on. All right. This might be a little better. All right, T-Boy had to answer the call of nature. So he walked over to a tree and proceeded to relieve himself. Now, Boudreaux, who he just happened to glance over in T-Boy's direction, and he couldn't help but notice that the young man had a very, very large penis.
Whoa.
Probably the biggest Boudreaux had ever seen. I don't know how many Boudreaux has seen, but now he told T-Boy, he says, son, now I wasn't staring at you, but I couldn't help notice the size of your package. How in the
Package.
world did that thing get so big? Now T-Boy looked over and he replied. He said, well, it's not really a big secret. I bang it 3 times on the bedpost every night before going to sleep. Now that night, as he was getting ready for bed, Boudreaux thinks, man, what the hell? I think I'm going to try that.
Mm-mm.
Can't hurt, right?
Well,
Sure can.
So, so he unpackages his member and he whacks it 3 times on the
ow.
bedpost.
That's got.
Now Marie, who was sleeping, she wakes up. She hears him and she says, T-Boy, is that you? Never trust a farmhand, y'all.
That's a good one.
That's probably a way to make it shrivel, won't it?
Y'all, yesterday was Boudreaux's birthday.
No kidding.
Now,
Happy birthday.
Marie, she wanted to do something really nice for him, being how old, he was really old. I mean, probably like 86, 87.
Hey.
Good
Now,
Lord.
after thinking for a while, she decided that just before Boudreaux got home, she would strip down naked and wrap herself up in saran wrap from neck to toe and wrap herself in a big old bow. Now, later on that night, she hears Boudreaux walk into the house. Now, she calls down to him in a sultry voice. Oh, Boudreaux, I'm in the bedroom, waiting for you. Now, Boudreaux walks into the room, takes one look at Marie, all wrapped up in all that clear plastic. He turns around, mumbling to himself. Damn it, leftovers again. All right, I'm going to do just one more and then let somebody else come up here. All right. I remember I told y'all Boudreaux was old.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, 80
actually
something.
86.
Dang.
Now, 86-year-old Boudreaux was putting on his coat and cap one day. Now, Marie asked him where he was going. Boudreaux said, I'm going to see the doctor. She asked him if he was sick. No, chef. I'm going to get me some of them new Viagra pills. And Marie says, well, hold on. I'm coming with you. Boudreaux said, but why? Marie says, well, if you're going to start using that old rusty thing again, I need to get me a tetanus shot. All right, I'm going to save a few for later. And I think we're going to have our weekly update from Michigan Wolverines Championship 2022 Boston Celtic fan. HC.
There you go. That gets them all covered.
Whatever that is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay,
All
Boston.
right, welcome everybody. Let's welcome Boston.
Yay, Boston.
Last
Yay, Boston.
Saturday we won the championship. We beat Purdue. It was 43. It was 25 to was a big score, but we won. December 31st, we play TCU, the Festus Bowl, on New Year's Eve. Go Blue!
Go blue. Go.
All right, everybody. Big hand for Boston and our weekly sports update. We all updated.
Go Blue!
Go blue.
Hey, Gina.
All right, so I got one more, and it's kind of on the same topic
Hey,
line as all the
hi,
other ones
Jenny.
so far tonight. I don't know why.
Lisa, I just
Hi
keep
there.
here.
Now,
I just
Boudreaux and
keep
Marie,
here, you know.
Close
after
together.
50 years of marriage, had not had sex in a very long time. In fact, it was so long that Marie decided it was time to do something to get Boudreaux's attention. Now, she went on down to the lingerie shop and she bought a flimsy red nightie. And it had the big letter S embroidered on the front. I don't know what the hell that stands for. Her name is Marie. Anyway, when she got home, she put it on. And as Boudreaux sat watching the football game on TV, Marie ran out the hall, jumped in front of the set, and yelled, "Super sex!" Boudreaux slowly looked up from the TV and calmly told Marie, "I think I'll have the soup."
Oh, that's good.
All right, y'all want to hear one more before we do open mic?
Okay.
All right, I'll do. It'll be a short one, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, here you go. All right, y'all. Y'all remember T. Boudreaux, right? I think his name is Tommy.
That's
Anyway.
young.
Yeah, the youngin. Now, T. Boudreaux goes up to his daddy the other day and he asks, "Papa, can you make a noise like a frog?" Now, Boudreaux says, "Yeah, I guess I can. Why you want me to make a noise like a frog anyway?" Now, T tells Papa, he says, "'Cause Mama told me that as soon as you croak, we going to Disneyland."
Oh!
Really?
Oh my
All right,
God.
is Y here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right, it's right here.
She was. I saw
Can you
her.
not hear me?
All right, well,
Can you not
open
hear
mic.
me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Now I do. I didn't
Well, my
hear you
mic
before.
must
Y.
go off and on. Yeah, I'm here.
I said that because Boston is informing me that you're next. So.
Well,
you
I
know,
don't care if I'm next. I will go whenever you want me to.
Well, let's do it this way. Open mic. Whoever wants to come up here.
I picked you, why
I
not?
have a few jokes, but I mean, does anybody else want to go? I don't care.
Hope, do you have any? You're funny. Hope, do you have any?
Don't make us hopeless.
Oh.
Doesn't run up blind.
Uh
How
oh.
about you, Lisa?
But those saves in the back.
I can
He's
go up
got
if
some
you
All right,
want me
look,
to
that
go up.
stage is empty. Somebody needs to go up there.
Somebody get on up there.
Hey, Lisa.
All right, Gleesa's on the move.
Hey,
Everybody,
Gleesa!
welcome Gleesa to the stage.
Hey.
Okay, this is where I have to perform surgery, so I split my screen. Yay! All right, what do Arctic seals and penguins, why do Arctic seals and penguins not get along?
Why don't they
They're-
get along?
They're polar opposites.
They're polar opposites. Oh, I get it.
And what do you call a penguin with no eye? A pen gun.
King gun.
A pen gun. And why are there no penguins in Britain? Because they're scared of whales.
The scared horses.
I'm sorry, I just crashed, boys and girls. I don't know what
It's
happened.
okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back. I
Yeah.
jumped in your. I'm keeping your seat.
That's
warm.
okay. That's okay.
Why didn't the penguin jump? Oh, why didn't? Yeah, why didn't the penguin jump off the iceberg?
Why?
Why?
He got cold feet. And how does a group of penguins make a decision?
How does it group? Thank you.
They flip a coin.
They flip a coin.
And what do penguins sing on a birthday? So somebody's birthday is coming up, I heard.
Your
Yeah, I heard that too. I wanted to.
Freeze a jolly good fellow.
Freeze
Freeze a
He's
jolly
a
good
jolly
fellow.
good fellow. It's your birthday tomorrow, you dork.
know why I told you last
It's Friday.
That's the 9th?
It is. It's the 9th, Friday.
My mom's
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
I
Friday.
gave you your money too early. Fuck you.
Well, you can
Wow.
pay me again on Friday.
No, ma'am. You're a banker, and I'm not paying you again.
What do penguins? Oh, I already told you that. What
Yeah.
kind of fish do penguins catch at night?
Oh.
Starfish.
Starfish.
And what do penguins eat for lunch? Iceburgers.
Icebergs.
And who's the penguin's favorite relative? Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Yeah.
Oh.
Funny.
And what did one penguin say to the other? Nothing. He just gave him the cold shoulder. Oh my goodness. What's white, furry, and shaped like a tooth?
Like a tooth.
Penguin.
A polar bear.
A polar bear.
What do you call what do you call a polar bear that's been out in the rain? A drizzly bear.
A drizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
Good ones out there, aren't you?
Oh, did you hear about the sea lion that became friends with a polar bear? His fate was sealed.
He's dead. Oh well.
I gotta go backwards. What do you get in December that you can't have in any other month? The letter D.
Oh.
And what is an egg?
Egg.
It's a
IG?
snow house without a loo.
I get a shit outside. Damn, it's cold.
What do you call a penguin in the Sahara Desert?
Out of place.
Lost. Yeah.
Lost.
Pretty
And
close.
what do you get when you cross a snowman and a vampire? Frostbite.
Frostbite. Oh.
I like that. Frostbite.
And this is going to be my last one. How does Jack Frost get to work?
Nipped on your nose.
By icicle.
Bicycle. Bicycle.
Cute. Yay, Gleesa!
Hey, Gleesa.
Where's my inventory? Oh, my inventory went away.
Uh-oh.
You're an orange cloud too, why?
There we go.
I went away because I was gone, remember?
Now you're in
I
trouble.
Oh.
crashed. Yeah.
Well, hopefully
Hey,
you
why
res
not?
in. Right now you're an orange cloud.
Well, I can see you, so that's okay. Go ahead, boy. You're in your zoot suit
Okay.
or whatever.
Alrighty. Alright, y'all. Now this happened a couple weeks ago, and when it was still not winter down in South Louisiana, also known as not winter. Alright, Boudreaux was walking down the beach, down at the Cajun Riviera, also known as Holly Beach. And that's a real beach, y'all. Y'all could look that up. Y'all could Google that. It's a sandy beach in the middle of the swamp in the Gulf of Mexico, like in the middle of the state. Now he was walking down that beach when he noticed a bottle. It done washed up on the shore from the Gulf. Now he picked it up and he rubbed the mud off of it to see what kind of bottle it was. Now, lo and behold, of course,
A
a
genie.
genie popped out. Now the genie tells Boudreaux, "Well, times are kind of tough right now, so I can only grant you one wish instead of the usual tree." Now
Tree.
Boudreaux, he thinks for a minute about that and he tells the genie, "I would like my dog to win the next Louisiana Grand National dog races." Now, about that time, the genie notices a three-legged dog limping around behind Boudreaux. And he asks Boudreaux, he says, "Is that your dog?" Boudreaux, "Yep, that's my dog." "Well," says the genie, "I'm afraid that even with all my powers, I cannot guarantee that a three-legged dog is ever going to win a race. Now, maybe you want to wish for something else."
Uh,
Now, Boudreaux, he thinks long and hard this time, and he says, "Okay, I wish for my wife, Marie, to win the next Miss Louisiana contest."
Oh yeah.
Now, about that time, Marie comes walking out towards them. Genie takes one look at Marie and turns and looks at Boudreaux. Now, on second thought, let's take another look at that dog.
Oh my
Poor
God!
Marie. She gets no respect, man.
No
None
respect
at
at all.
all. But she is funny. She is one funny one. I think I got one more in here that's got Marie's name in it somewhere. All right, this is kind of about maybe. All right, 87-year-old Boudreaux. He done went to the doctor for his annual checkup. Now, after he was finished, the doctor asked Boudreaux a few routine questions. Now, one of those questions, of course, and how is your sex life, Boudreaux? Now, Boudreaux responds. He says, "Oh, it's not too bad. Now, Marie, she ain't too interested in my sex no more, but I manage to pick up a fresh one every now and then.
Ooh.
In fact, last week I did the nasty with 3 young women, none of them over 30 years old." Now, the doctor commented and said, "Boudreaux, at your age, you better be careful. I hope you taking some precautions." Boudreaux looks at the doctor and he says, "Sure, I take precautions, Doc. I don't give none of them my real name." I'm sorry, Marie really wasn't in that one as much as I thought she was, but we'll catch her another time. All right, open mic. Next up,
Aquarius wants. Let's do Aquarius.
Come
Woo!
on, Rhino.
Aquarius wants to do one.
Yeah. Aquarius, you want? All right.
Yeah, that'd be all great. Fantastic.
Okay,
On the stage. All
let's
right.
everybody give a big warm welcome to Aquarius.
Yay! This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
I just got a couple. It'll be quick. All right. I have
Take your time.
like 4 of them I got. Okay.
Turn your voice.
Why does the palm tree sway at you?
You.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
It's fond of you.
It's fond of you. Oh.
So fond of you.
Where is the happiest place on earth?
Oh.
The beach. It's always waving at you.
Oh, it's waving. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's so clever. I like it.
What did the teacher do to the drunk student?
Oh my gosh. It was so
She marked him absent.
Oh, absent. Oh, I love that.
The green
Oh, that's so
prairie.
cool.
And what did the teacher at wizard school do to the unruly student?
Unruly.
She expelled him.
Yeah, expelled. Oh my God, that is so.
That was it for me.
Yeah!
Oh God.
All right, everybody.
Yay!
Thank you,
Wonderful
guys.
job. Wonderful.
All right, y'all. Marie is going out.
Uh-oh.
Now, it was the dead of winter, deep cold winter in South Louisiana. And it was freezing outside. That's a joke all on its own, ain't it?
Yeah.
Now, Boudreaux walks into the house and he tells Marie, I'm going to the bar. Get your coat on. Now, well, of course, Marie is all excited. Oh, Boudreaux, you finally going to take me out with you? Now, Boudreaux says, of course not, Marie. It's just that I'm turning off the heater and I don't want you to freeze to death.
Oh, gee,
Hey,
thanks for being
inflation
thoughtful.
and all that, you know.
Ah.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Well, at least he was thinking about him. Now, on a little bit more of a
I
serious
thought he was
topic
going to
here.
have her shovel the walkway for him.
Now, Boudreaux, he stopped in at a fancy restaurant for breakfast this morning. And when the waiter came over to take his order, Boudreaux told him, I want 2 boiled eggs. One of them really runny, and the other one so tough I could hardly chew on it. And I want some toast so overdone that it crumbles when I touch it. With some butter right out the freezer so I don't be able to spread it either. And I want some real weak, watery, barely warm coffee.
Wow.
Ugh.
Yeah, man. And the waiter says, well, whatever you want, sir, but it may be a little difficult to fill an order like that. And
Nah,
Boudreaux
you
says,
did it
man,
last
I don't
week."
understand why that should be too hard. I was in here yesterday morning, and that's exactly what you served me.
I knew that one was coming, yeah. I was at that restaurant, by the way.
He was. I think we all been to that restaurant at least once.
Yes.
All right, open mic, y'all. Cause I
I'm
only got a few.
ready.
I'm
I'm
gonna say
ready. I gotta get mine
Wise
over
ready?
with and done with. Yeah, I gotta get over
All right.
and done with.
Let's big,
Okay,
big
over
hand
and
for
done with,
Y.
buddy. Yeah.
Why not?
I'm gonna do a few horse jokes first. If you hear it from the horse's mouth, you're listening to a naysayer.
Ah, naysayer.
After the horse ate all his hay, he had a really baleful look about him.
A baleful look.
One horse said to the other, your pace is familiar, but I don't remember the mane.
The mane. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, your face is familiar. I don't remember the name. Yeah. That happened in bars to me a lot. All right, a farmer bought a donkey because he thought he might get a real kick out of it. Best way to stop a charging bull is to take away his credit card. Bastard. You know that, Gleesa.
A charging bull.
Hey, it's no fun telling jokes to cattle. They've heard it all.
I've heard it all.
Why was a goose jealous of the sheep?
Why?
Her husband kept saying, I love you. Hey, the pig got out again, but don't worry, I tracked her down. Tracked her down.
Tractor down. Oh, tractor. Oh.
Yeah, why did the little calf have to go to bed? Her mother told her it was past your bedtime.
Pasture. Oh.
Past your bedtime.
That is so
All right, I got a
cute.
few little religious jokes here. This little boy is wandering through a hotel and he hears amorous sounds coming from a room. Curious, he opens a door to a unlit room. Wow, it's dark in here, he says. A man shouts out, Buzz off, leave us alone. Real startled, the little kid shuts the door, runs away. Later that night, the boy passes the hotel laundry room. Again, he hears these amorous sounds coming from inside. He opens the door and goes, wow, it's dark in here. And again, a man shouts, go away, leave us alone. And the boy shuts the door and runs away. The next day, the boy's mom takes him to the first confession. The boy enters the confession box and says, wow, it's really dark in here. And the priest says, are you following me around, you little bastard? Religion is a man's quest for assurance that he won't be dead when he will be. When he will be, yeah.
He won't be dead when he will be?
Uh-huh. A religion's a man's quest for assurance he won't be dead when he will be.
Yeah,
Well, that's true.
life
That's
after
true.
death and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, he thinks he's going to heaven, so he's not really going to be dead.
Yeah. So, anyway, it's all over. Ooh, ah. A mother's preparing pancakes for her sons. Kevin, he's 5. Ryan, he's 3. The boys start to argue over who's going to get the first pancake. The mom sees the opportunity for this moral lesson. If Jesus were sitting here, he would say, let my brother have the first pancake. I can wait. So Kevin turns to his brother and says, okay, Ryan, you be Jesus. The Sunday school teacher reads a Bible passage to the class. And the Lord appointed a great fish to swallow up Jonah. And Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. And then Jonah prayed to the Lord his God from the belly of the fish, saying, I called to the Lord to my distress, and he answered me. And the Lord spoke to the fish, and it vomited out Jonah upon the dry land. And when she finished reading, the teacher says, now, children, what does this story teach us? And little Johnny raised his hand and said, you can't keep a good man down?
Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's very clever.
At a church gathering, priest stacks a pile of apples at one end of the table with a sign that says, take 1 apple only, please. God is watching. And on the other end of the table, a pile of cookies. Little Johnny places a sign by it saying, take all the cookies you want. God's watching the fruit. Little Johnny, he comes home from school and he says, Dad, today we found out what God's name is. He's called Harold. Harold, says the father. What gave you that idea? It said so in the poem, said Johnny. Our Lord who art in heaven, Harold be thy name. And my husband and I divorced over religious differences. He thought he was God and I didn't. Well, remember, there are 7 deadly sins. 1 a day. So have a good week, boys and girls. That's mine for the week.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, that's great. Hey, why not?
as a bonus, why? You rezzed in. You wasn't an orange cloud up here telling jokes.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad I was
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's nice.
I was gonna let you
Or
tell him as
something.
an orange cloud
Uh-oh.
too. That might even be more funny on video.
It might be.
Might be. Although that'd be hard to top you now. You're pretty damn funny. All right, Boudreaux again, y'all. Now this time, Boudreaux comes staggering into the house about 3 a.m. the other morning, drunk as a loony bird. Now Marie, quite upset as usual about Boudreaux's behavior, she proceeded to raise hell with him. She said, Boudreaux, do you know what time it is? Why the hell you go out drinking like this all the time? And Boudreaux tells her, Cher, don't get yourself all excited up now. I'm late because I bought something for the house. Well, that calmed Marie down a little bit, so she asks, oh, Boudreaux, that's so nice of you. What you bought for the house? And Boudreaux, he replies, another round of drinks. That's why he was late. That's why he was late. Now here, we got Thibodeau in this one, y'all. So Boudreaux and Thibodeau were talking, and Boudreaux asked Thibodeau. He says, "Well, Tib, how's things between you and your woman?" Typical bar talk. We all do that. And Thibodeau says, "Well, I just see women as sex objects." Now Boudreaux, he's kind of surprised by that. He says, "And how's that, Tib?" Tib said, "Every time I mention sex, they object. Sex objects. Oh man. It was funny when I read that earlier.
Objects. That's maybe the accent.
Now, since we're talking about Thibodeau, and since we're talking about sex, here we go. Now, Boudreaux and Thibodeau were again talking the other day. Now, Thibodeau told Boudreaux that he had asked Clotilde the night before for sex. But he told Clotilde he wanted to try it a different way. He told her he wanted to try it doggy style. Boudreaux got perked up by that, got curious. He says, man, that sounds like fun. How was it, Tib? Thibodeau replies. He says, oh, it wasn't as much as I thought. I sat up and begged. Clotilde rolled over and played dead.
Very good.
That's funny. That's good.
A lot of doggy style sex going on in this world these days, I'm telling you. All right, we're gonna do open mic again. I don't want to say too many of them. We got too many other funny people out here. So who wants to come up here and make love to the microphone?
You know,
I'll go if
Have you
Randy's
been
not
up
ready.
yet?
who was that? Who was that good singer who did that? Oh, who was the
I'll
singer?
go running up at once now.
I'll go if y'all don't want to go.
Yeah, go.
Go,
All
go.
right, I'm
All
going.
right,
All
come
right,
on,
let's
buddy.
everybody.
Go,
let's welcome
buddy.
Hope. Hope to the
Yay.
stage.
Shoot.
Big hand
Hold on.
Hope.
Yes.
It's taking me a minute. Okay.
Hope is one of them corn candies, y'all.
Well, y'all know I've
Those
been
corn
working.
candies.
Y'all know I've been working on writing lately. Some things I would never share. I wrote about a single-serve ice cream cone. I'm not going to share it. I try to have I try to have ideas, but sometimes the light bulb just goes out. That takes me to a dark place.
The dark place. Oh, that's clever.
I'm always trying to think of material. Wool, silk, flannel, cotton. Wrote about that Elsa song. I wrote about that Elsa song from Frozen. It came out sounding cold. I tried I tried to write jokes about the sum of negative integers. They didn't add up. Should I write about always saying yes? I don't know. I just don't know at all.
Oh
No. Say no. Just say no.
The irony.
Whenever it's about my laundry, I can't get it sorted. I got it. I can write about digging a hole. It only goes down from there. I did write a joke about a pizza, but it was very cheesy. I wrote a joke about this outfit. It's a little corny. I told my paraplegic friend I wanted to be a comedian. He said that's something he could never stand for.
That's horrible. That's so great. That's horrible. Oh, don't tell it when Jamie's here. God damn.
No.
So instead, I told my mute friend. He wouldn't even speak of it.
Oh my gosh. We gotta watch our audience.
Uh-oh. I wrote about a salad. People had beef with it. And when it was about old glue, nothing stuck.
Nothing stuck.
Yay!
I said, okay, I won't write. I'll just give people that one Alfred E. Newman magazine. But they all got mad.
I love Alfred E. Newman.
I know. What? Me worry?
I do have some supporters. One friend said I could copy their joke about a bird. It went right over my head. I have one fan who claps in the middle of the woods with one hand, but no one can hear it. I started writing a book, a whole book, about my love for you all, and it has no end.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh.
Yeah.
So before I leave, I'll share a joke about saying goodbye.
You're not gonna say goodbye to us.
Well, I'm gonna share a joke about saying goodbye that's so long.
Oh, that's so long.
Bravo.
Yay!
Oh, way to go, Hope.
Yay!
Yay!
Way to go.
Y'all.
To go. I've got to. Hope that was awesome.
That was
And
That was.
sadly, I can't stay for any more Bujo jokes. I love the Bujo jokes.
Aw.
Hope that was just amazing. That was so awesome. I love
great.
that. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful
Okay, good night, Wild. Thank you.
Love ya.
Love you all too. Love
Thank
much.
you.
Oh, Hope, look at my look at my pics. You'll see links to videos that shows my blonde hair. We were talking about that the other night.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. I will.
YouTube videos. YouTube videos. Thank you,
Have
Happy.
fun at your DJ thing. Your hosting.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Night, everybody.
Good night. Love you, Wild.
Hear yourself.
All right, y'all. I'm just going to do one, and then we'll get the next person up here. Because I don't want to be hogging up the stage too much, y'all. But y'all going to like this one.
Who liked
All
all
right,
of them?
Boudreaux. Y'all know he loved to fish. I mean, he would fish every day if he could. Now, one day he was out on the lake and it was bad. The weather was bad. Now, last Sunday morning, bright and early, he went down to the lake and started fishing. Now, all of a sudden, a really bad South Louisiana storm just popped up.
Oh,
Wind was blowing, it was cold, and it was raining cats and dogs, y'all. Now, he decided to call it quits and went home. Now, after he got home, he done took him a shower and he got back in bed where Marie was still snoozing. Now, he cuddles up to Marie and says, "Boy, that weather sure got bad out there." Now, Marie, without even opening her eyes, she replies, "Yup, and my dumbass husband is down at the lake fishing." I wonder who she was talking to. All right, open mic. Next in line. Who wants to come up?
Is it
Who's up?
Randy or Fiddler? Who is it?
Fiddler. Fiddler.
Right.
Spectate. So it must be Randy, huh?
Right, if you want, I can give you some
Do
scintillating
it.
jokes.
Yeah, come on,
Oh,
Randy.
Randy, come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's go
All
do
right,
it.
everybody,
Do
let's
it.
welcome Randy to the stage.
Yay, Randy!
Something wrong with my AO there. Right now, I'm going to
Randy.
do the same thing with my screen and split it so I can maybe see the yolks here. Here we go. I never read these before, so I try.
Well, don't even tell us all the shit, Randy. Just do it.
Every month I searching for yolks and
Randy,
Scandinavians.
don't tell everybody all your secrets of not prepping, okay? It's all right.
Okay, I not.
Yeah.
Every month I searching for yolks and Scandinavians or about Scandinavia. This month it would be sweet if I could finish it. But right now there's just no way because I always missed the mark. And not yours that got that, but this month the collection of Scandinavian jokes should be easier to grab. Enjoy these 12 short jokes, and I hope you laugh a little.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, a Swede was walking down the street with a duck under his arm. "Where did you find that money?" asked the fellow pedestrian. It happens to be a duck," exclaimed the Swede. "Shut up, Swede, I'm talking to the duck." Once upon a time, Ole, who's Norwegian, and Sven, who's Swedish, went on a fishing trip to Canada and come back with only 3 fish. Ole says, "Well, the way I figure it, Sven, each of them fish costed us $400. Well, at that price, it's a good thing we didn't catch any more of them than we did, eh?" says Sven.
They'd be broke.
Have you heard about the dumb Swede? He went the whole day staring at the can of frozen orange juice because it said concentrate. How about the dumb Swedish truck driver who took his holiday in England so he could get the other arm suntanned? I like that one. I like that. Yeah. Okay. How to be friends with all Scandinavian countries when you are all together in one room? Well, to be friends with Norwegians, make jokes about Swedish people. To be friends with the Danes, make jokes about Swedish people. To be friends with the Finns, make jokes about Swedish people. To be friends with Swedes, tell them you drive a Volvo and all is good. Yeah.
All is good.
Yeah, all is good, yeah. A Swede and a Dane one day were sitting on a park bench smoking a cigarette. It started raining, and then the Swede pulled out a condom and covered his cigarette so he could continue on smoking. Now the Dane was wondering what it was because his cigarette was drenched and he couldn't smoke it anymore. So he asked the Swede what it was and where he could get some. They're called condoms, and you can get them in that pharmacy right over there. And he points. Well, they went off to the pharmacy and asked for some condoms. The pharmacist asked him what size he would like. So they for a while, and then he replied, well, one would at least fit on a camel. And then the pharmacist dropped dead from heart attack. Once upon a time, long time ago, a Norwegian went into a museum. The tour guide was explaining, this sword is over 2,500 years old. Norwegian paused for a second to think about it and then asked, how is that possible? We are only in the year 2022. I don't get that myself. Okay. The Danishman had a problem. His wife was coming home on the train, but he could not remember if she was coming at 8:40 or 4:80.
480. What the fuck is 480?
Military time? I don't know. I don't get it. I'm just reading them. I didn't write them. Don't blame me. Question. What's the difference between Swedes and mosquitoes? The answer, mosquitoes are only annoying in the summer. Have fun, you Swede. Okay, that's it. That's it for me.
All right.
Hey,
thanks again for
Randy!
Randy.
Yeah!
Thank you. I can't move. How come I'm stuck?
Aw,
I'm
well,
stuck
maybe because
here.
I crashed and, yeah. It does
Hey,
happen.
there I go. There I go. My feet aren't moving. That's
You
all
just
right.
needed a little push, I guess. Huh?
Yeah. That does the trick.
All right, it's almost 6 o'clock. Now I'm gonna say at least one more, and then we'll do open mic for anybody who's just kind of like, hanging out in the shadows and ain't sure if they want to, but they want to, but they don't want to, but maybe they do, maybe they don't. All right, y'all. Boudreaux and Thibodeau is walking out in the woods one day when the call of nature hit Thibodeau. It hit him real bad. Now Boudreaux said, "Man, Tib, just go behind that tree over there and do your business." Thibodeau, but I don't got no toilet paper, Boudreaux.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Boudreaux says, Tib, sometimes I think you ain't got no brains at all. You got $1, don't you? Use it to clean yourself. Now, after a while, Thibodeau, he did that. He went, hid behind that tree, did his business. Now, after a long while, Thibodeau comes back. Now, to Boudreaux's dismay, Thibodeau is covered with poo from head to toe. It shits everywhere. So Boudreaux said, Man, what in the world happened to you? Didn't you use $1 like I told you? Thibodeau says, Man, you ever tried to wipe your ass with 3/4, 2 dimes, and a nickel? All right, open mic. Anybody? Speak up or hear one more Thibodeau joke. One or the other.
Speak up or forever hold your penis.
Forever hold your penis.
Is that what I said?
No, I
That's what
said
she
that.
said.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all. I got one more. All right, this is T. Boudreaux. I think his name is Tommy. And I'm going to keep saying that till I honestly believe his name is Tommy. Even though I ain't never met a Cajun Tommy in my life. All right, y'all. T. Boudreaux. Let's see. Maybe it's T something else. Toefield. Toefield. That's what it is. Toefield Boudreaux. He came home from a date with his girlfriend. And Boudreaux, he's a little concerned that T was spending too much money on these girls. Now he asked T how much money they had spent that night, and Toefield tells him, he says, "Oh, I guess about 15, maybe $14." Now Boudreaux, he was relieved at that because T was finally being a little responsible about his spending habits, and he told him that. To that, T says, "Well, to be honest with you, Papa, we probably would have spent more, but that's all she had.
What a smart guy. Yeah.
That's a smart boy right there.
And with that, guys, unless we got somebody that wants to come up, I'm going to call it a wrap. So you literally got like 5 seconds to say, hey, I want to come up there.
5.
Aquarius, did you want to do that one joke you said you forgot?
All right, sure.
All right.
Yay.
Perfect.
Hey,
One more joke for Aquarius.
Yay, Aquarius. Go, girl. Dawning of Aquarius.
All right. Oh yeah, the cow. Okay. Why did the cow refuse to sleep in the barn?
why?
Why?
Because it was an utter mess.
Don't milk
Very
this
good, very
any
good.
longer, please.
It can get messy.
Please don't milk this any longer.
All right, everybody.
Yay!
With that,
Alrighty.
we'll call it a wrap.
Buddy.
Thank you, everybody,
Yay.
for coming and laughing with us, coming to joke with us, and making us laugh, and having a good time. Thank you, everybody.
Always
And
a
don't
good
forget-
time, Nick. You put on a great show.
Don't forget
Yeah.
Thursday, match
Don't forget
game
to tip
or
the sim,
squares
boys and
or whatever we
girls.
playing.
Yeah, that's right. The case register.
You gotta tip the sim, boys and girl. The cash register. Oh, buddy. Pay, tip sims. I gotta see what I got
Yeah,
in
but
my
don't ever feel like
inventory.
you have to.
Oh, no, you don't feel like you have to. Just do
But
it anyway. Do
Between
it
me
anyway.
and y'all, you see this fancy pinstripe suit I got on? Y'all paid for that.
I love it. We did pay for that. We paid for that,
That's
motherfucking
from